I got the best upgrade for you for your 1500, 2500, or 3500 Ram. If you own one of these trucks, you probably know how much of a pain it is when you open the tailgate and it just comes crashing down on you. Well, I have one of the most cost-effective, simplest solutions that you can add to these trucks, and it's a game changer. Check this. What's going on, guys? I'm here today to show you the easiest, most cost-effective upgrade you can do to these 2012 to 2018 Rams, and that is the Rough Country Tailgate Assist. This one's a 2018, and they are specific. So this one here is actually part number 73213. Had this one on my other truck, and I'll tell you, it's a lifesaver, especially when you have a whole bunch of stuff in your hand. So here, let's check this out. So inside I have hardware kit, piston, and the instructions. So I'll show you the easy way to do this. I'm going to tell you it's easy. It literally comes with the piston, the truck side bracket. It's actually going to go right here. Then you have your bed side, your tailgate side bracket, which is just a little ball, and it actually comes with one of the rib nuts that we're actually going to put inside. So the rib nut is actually going to go right there in that. So first thing we're going to need is a couple of tools. We're going to need a 1/2-inch wrench. I'm sorry, 13 millimeter wrench, 14 millimeter wrench. So we'll grab the 13 millimeter, 14 millimeter. We're going to need a T45 bit. That's going to be for the tailgate strap. And then we need, oh yeah, so they give you an odd size that you actually got to drill a hole that's 17/32. I don't have a 17/32 drill bit, but 17/32 is just a little bit above 1/2 inch. So I'm going to use my step drill to a 1/2 inch and then just kind of hog it out just a little bit just to give it that that extra space. So that being said, we've got, let's see, we've got our step bit here, and we'll grab the drill and let's do this. So the first thing we're going to do is the tailgate strap. So we're going to remove the T45 here. And we're going to simply reinstall it and put it back on. Next, we need to install the rib nut in here. So we're going to take our 1/2 inch, I'm going to drill it out. I'm going to make sure it's tight in the chuck first. Perfect. So the way this is going to work is we're going to take this extra hardware that's here. So we're actually going to put a washer on. Then we're going to put the nut on. It's an oversized nut. Then we're going to put another washer on. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put this in. We're going to thread this right in like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these two wrenches. Once it's in there, we're going to take the 14 millimeter to hold this nut. And then we're going to take the 13 and we're going to tighten this down. What that's going to do is as it tightens down, it's actually going to compress this rib nut and actually compress it so that it crimps into this little hole right here. So let's stick that in there. Remember, tight's tight, too tight's broke. So once you get it in there, then you can take it out. Now you have a perfectly set rib nut. Next, we're going to install the pivot ball. This is going to be for the other end of the piston. Put it in there, 13 millimeter, give it a little tighten. Again, don't overdo it. Doesn't really need much here. Last step is to install the piston. So the way this is going to go on is you're going to want to put the larger end of the piston is going to go onto the top. And all this is going to do is just clip right in. So these have actual small little clips that's going to clip into the ball up there. This one's going to clip into the ball down here. So you're going to clip it in. Perfect. And then we're going to pull this out. And you're going to clip it onto there. Sometimes you take a little bit of a rubber mallet. In this case here, it's a dead blow hammer. Just give it a little tap. And that should be it. Last thing to do now is just test it out. Closed. And there you have it. Simple, cheap, and I'll tell you, it's a lifesaver.